Good luck finding reasonably priced tickets for the Indiana Fever's preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Season ticket holders were the first to be offered seats at the arena for the May 4 matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil. And it didn't take long for them to be gone. After all, nobody is spending $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets available. Right now, there are $29 tickets available to see Angel Reese play for the Chicago Sky at LSU. The expression on her face when she sees empty seats at her homecoming game at LSU will be priceless. We have all the screenshots, sales figures, and receipts surrounding this embarrassing ticket situation that has Angel furiously furious. Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. You better save up because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive. We'll see what we can do. Caitlin Clark's identical matchup is selling for thousands on the resale market. Picture this, Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to a packed house in Iowa with fans who paid premium prices, and Reese faces rows of empty seats despite bargain bin pricing. The Indiana Fever pulled off a masterstroke by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the exact location where she became a college basketball legend. However, it took 37 minutes for all 400 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is attempting to ensure that the tickets go to fans and say the legislature may do even more, and words "sold out" are displayed on the doors of Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see. When tickets for the preseason game between Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever and the Brazil women's team went on sale, an absolutely unprecedented event happened in front of our eyes. The entire arena's 500 seats sold out in just 36 minutes. That's not a typo, and the best part was that the general public never had the opportunity to purchase tickets. The pre-sale, which was only open to Iowa season ticket holders and donors, started at 9 a.m. and by 9:36 a.m., the Iowa women's basketball team had already declared that they were completely sold out. Before the general sale to the public began, Clark and the Indiana Fever were returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. The game is scheduled for May 4th. For a moment, consider that this was a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team rather than an official WNBA regular season game. But the demand was so great that fans literally crashed websites in their desperate attempts to purchase tickets. Despite server errors, timeout messages, and payment processing failures, the Clark faithful were able to grab every seat in record time. This is a major situation similar to Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, selling out a preseason game with people claiming it sold out. It sold out in 40 minutes, which is within 20 minutes. You could have tried refreshing the page and knocking out tickets most of the time, but in reality, the website nearly crashed. However, the real eye-opener came right after the sellout announcement, as within hours, the secondary market exploded in a way that we've rarely seen for women's basketball tickets. They began to appear on StubHub, Vivid Seats, SeatGeeks, and other resale platforms at prices that would blow your mind. The highest one I have is $45,000. Let that sink in. The cheapest resale tickets, the nosebleeds, the seats behind pillars, the ones where you need binoculars to see the court, started around $59. The worst seats in the house were going for over $500. And the prices only went up from there, with decent lower bowl seats quickly reaching into the thousands for the true Clark superfans looking for courtside experiences. For $45,000, you should get a souvenir or something. We knew it would be right. We knew it would be a hot ticket. They are sold out, So I'm not sure what they're going to do about it. I suppose it's just one of those missed opportunities. And a lot of people are saying that they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa that if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out. What we're witnessing is nothing short of an economic transformation in women's basketball. And these numbers are impressive, not just for the WNBA, but for any sports team. $474 per ticket is a price point that exceeds what you'd pay for many NBA playoff games. Sports league fans aren't just willing to pay to watch Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unimaginable for women's basketball just a few years ago. The impact on the business is undeniable. Clark isn't just packing arenas, she's igniting a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just attracting casual fans, she's building a fan base willing to shell out a lot of money for the opportunity to see her perform live. Keep in mind that this is an exhibition game, so I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm still surprised because the Indiana Fever preseason isn't even like the preseason exhibition game. Traveling to the Cover Hockey Arena to play the Brazilian national team. Tickets went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. Caitlin's college facilities sold out. General admission was scheduled to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. for Iowa women's basketball season ticket holders and donors, as well as for Fever season ticket holders. There are rumors that scalpers may have gotten in, but the secondary market was sold out and many season ticket holders were unable to obtain their tickets. Iowa women's basketball shared this information on Facebook and Instagram within a... The frenzy surrounding Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming that took place that same week. Did you know that the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference in ticket prices between these two games could be the most brutal reality check in women's basketball history. However, what I was unaware of was that the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team and Angel Reese is playing the same team the Indiana Fever are playing, while the Fever's exhibition game created a secondary market frenzy. Let's talk about ticket prices for a moment. Right now, you can get tickets to see Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29, including taxes and fees. That's less than what some people spend on dinner. The Chicago Sky expected the same magic to happen when they announced their own preseason matchup against Brazil at Louisiana. But instead of websites crashing and fans scurrying for seats, they got crickets and complete silence. The kind of silence that makes you look around the room, wondering if someone is going to say something. The cheapest resale tickets for Clark's return to Iowa, however, started at about 17 times that amount. I had no idea that the Chicago Sky would also be playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness. But this is where it gets really embarrassing because those $29 tickets are still available days after going on sale, and there are plenty of empty seats waiting for fans who don't seem to be that interested in attending. Vivid Seats has tickets for $36 right now, and many of them are for people in their 50S and 40S. The situation becomes even more bizarre when you look at the secondary market. While most tickets float in the 30 to 60 range, some suspiciously high-priced listings have appeared on resale sites showing tickets at an absurd $88,000. These outliers stand out like a sore thumb among the sea of affordable options still available directly through the box office. It's almost as if someone is trying to create the illusion of demand where none actually exists. And listed some random $8,000 tickets, but I'm going to tell you now that I don't think those $88,000 tickets are for LSU. Did Shaq do this? Did Shaq, Big Daddy Shaq, purchase these tickets and list them for $8,000 premium seating? That tells an even more agonizing story. If you want to sit in a great section near the court for Reese's game, those tickets are going for just a little over $100. Clark's game tickets, on the other hand, reached into the thousands of dollars within hours. Basketball fans haven't